to be honest, I have kissed once in one of my previous films. So it's not a completely new experience for me. But maybe the number of times and the intensity is more. But I think when I decided to become an actress, in my head I knew probably not in all the films, but at least one or two other films I would be required to do. So I've always had a very open mind about it. My criteria has always been that it has to be a very integral part of the script, and it has to be necessary and it should go with the flow. It doesn't have to just be there for the heck of it. That was always my criteria. Otherwise, I've never really had any apprehensions as such, because if you're showing love, you're showing romance, it is a part of love and romance. That is what normal life couples do. I'm not saying I propagate it, but it's not a big deal. You just do if it's required, you do it and you get out of it. You don't stress or fret about too much. Depends on the story and depends on who the DOP is. I'm always concerned who the DOP is, because that is the main part. The director may say whatever, but the DOP is the real game changer in such scenes. Luckily for me, we had to shoot for a good 7 to 8 days before we had the first kissing bit. So Uday impressed me in the first 2 days only, so I was not bothered at all, because I knew he was going to shoot it very aesthetically, he was going to shoot it beautifully, so I was not worried about how I looked or how the scene turned out. I've always been considered a talkative one, but finally I met someone who's more talkative than me. So it's usually me telling someone to shut up, and which is a big deal for me because I'm the one who's usually told that. But maybe that's he's fun to work with. He's chilled, he's fun, and maybe because he's had his experiences in Bombay, I connect to him on those grounds. So that just reflects, and he's also very chilled and no hassle. He doesn't give me any grief, and it just goes well like that. Honestly, to be frank, for me, a kissing scene is as normal as a crying scene or a happy scene or an emotional scene, because it's a part of the story. I do not fret or give it separate importance that much. I can proudly and confidently say for the first time in my life, I am absolutely unlike myself in the film, and that is actually a very refreshing change, because it honestly feels like I'm doing something new, something different, and it's turning out to be it was difficult initially, but now it's turning out to be a lot of fun. when they meet again after some years, that is my favorite. Salman Khan. To do, first is smell good. Second, make sure it's not in public, at least in the first time. And third, then just go for it. Don't first make sure she's comfortable or he's comfortable. Second would be don't do it in a movie hall. And third is do it only if you feel like it.
Hi, this is Adith here.
Hi, this is Hebah Patel.
Like,
share and subscribe.
And watch 24 Pieces.